Right out of the gates, Lance going to the air. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And Lance again going to keep it. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing now is Lance. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And he's going to be taken down about a yard shy of the first at the 29. It's a gain of 6, but not enough, as he'll be forced to punt on their first drive of the game.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They've got the upper hand in terms of field position as this drive starts inside the offense's 10-yard line.
Ready.
They'll start with the option. And he's going to lose yardage here back at the 8.
Here we go. Back.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Lance going to throw. And he floated one out there incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Lance. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
On the set. Ready.
Dances by him. And a loose football. And some Marvin Jones. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, 49ers. So that's about as fortuitous of a bounce as you're going to find as it's scooped up and taken in for the touchdown.
And I love how you use the word fortuitous there, because as that popped up, he just happened to be in the right place, grabbed it, and found his way into the end zone.
Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. Their guys have the lead here in this first half, and they'll try to further the cause on their end as this drive begins 1st and 10. The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
Okay, ready?
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. He's got Ayuk once again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Lance finding Ayuk there for a Niner first. Now Lance. Over the middle, and he's got Gray. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Ready.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. From midfield, here's Lance. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Here's Lance to throw it. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him for a second downs. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lance. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick 6.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact play.
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Come on, set.
Lance going back to the air after the pick 6. And this pass caught by Gray. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. On first down, Lance looking for Gray and finding him once again. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Lance. Now Lance unable to escape, and down he goes. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bengals are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, the game.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
Here we go, set.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And how about that for just running out the clock? And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. Floating one, incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get...
Well, we'll move right. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. First down, here's the run to Montgomery. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And Lance now to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Lance looking to throw it. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Bengals 12-yard line.
Now Lance throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Lance. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown on the year. And the 49ers use the short field to get in for 6. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They've done a really nice job of slowing the tempo of this offense, and as a result, they've got a comfortable third-quarter lead as this next drive begins. 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. He's at the 40, the 20. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big play there on the catch and run. 69 yards. Looking to throw. Lance. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Charlie Warner from 6 yards away. And the 49ers get a bit closer. Zerline connects on the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They'll be looking to be the aggressors here as this drive begins with a 1st and 10. Lance now on 1st down. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 32-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Lance completing it here to Marvin Jones. Touchdown 49ers. Marvin Jones, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Niners have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
Set, hut.
Lance now on 1st down. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Come on, set.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. You got the big lead defensively. You're willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw again on 2nd down. Lance. Oh, Lance has it knocked free. The ball is loose.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Back to throw. Lance. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So it's 49er football here as we get your reset. They come up on a fourth down situation with things not looking particularly rosy. Desperation time here. Lance eluding the pressure right. And this is caught, but they say out of bounds. That would have been a first down, but he couldn't stay in, and as a result, they're going to have to... The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Throwing now is Lance. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
Talk about two sides of the ball across purposes, because mercifully this game's almost over for the offense, but the defense, they still want to get a few shots in. That front 7, they've loved this ball game. They've been able to pad their stats, and maybe some backups can get in and get a sack as well.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
Offside. Defense.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
From the gun on third down, Lance. And this one is incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and we've got the Bengals star linebacker. He's been one of his team's best defenders all season, with 11 sacks so far this year. It's the Bengals and the Ravens, and it's all up next.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we welcome. The Bengals defense out there for this opening possession. They were winners last week, but were not at their best.
Here we go.
And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the third down. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. 3rd and short, so didn't need much, but got a little extra on the backside. Nice run.
Chewed up the yardage, didn't he? To me, that was offensive line with leverage, good blocking angles, taking on a stacked defensive front. And once they chopped that little hole in the beginning, he took it and rambled.
And just the 3rd play from scrimmage, wanted to avoid the 3 and out and did just that. 2nd and 5 now. Garoppolo. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Here we go.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Getting into the act on the opening drive here with a sack. And remember, they had 5 last week.
And they saw that on film, and that meant that they had to get together. Offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, offensive line coach, receivers coach, and say, how do we beat this?
Here we go. Here we go.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Raven football here as we begin quarter number 2. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Now Garoppolo. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing now is Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. Garoppolo now. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. The 30. 10. And this is taken into the end zone. A fumble recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown. It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. They had that strip a moment ago that led to the return for a score, so they're playing free and easy now as they try to shut down this offense again. The drive will commence with a run by J.K. Dobbins. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll go again with Dobbins. And this carry now is productive. He swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. The Cincy defense set to go to work here.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Garoppolo on 1st down. And his throw here is incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. There's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. Able to locate Andrews here on the out route. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to... The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They'll try to get the football right back to their offense who just punted. So now they'll try to force a punt themselves. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Here we go.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. To throw is Garoppolo. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him. The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession.
Here we go.
So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. An option handoff here to Dobbins. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. Tucker's kick is good. And a 2nd field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up.
The Cincy defense set to go to work here. They've been terrific all game long, have not let this offense get on track. And they try to close this one out here in the 4th. Garoppolo's throw into the hands of Andrews. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. From the 31, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down. Garoppolo. Catch made here by Campbell. It'll be a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down. They'll try the draw here with Dobbins. And some room to roam now. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 53 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't it? What he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
After the sack on first down, Garoppolo. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
There's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good, and that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep?
The Bengals ready to go on this next defensive possession. And this game is coming down to the wire, so they know this is the drive that will likely decide the outcome.
Here we go.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. That is caught, Bateman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
Here we go.
And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. On a huge mistake late, it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD. So this defense doubling its pleasure there. Remember, they had the fumble return for a score earlier in the game, and now this time, the Cincy defense set to go to work here. They had the pick 6 just a moment ago, so they're feeling good as they prepare to try.
Here we go, here we go.
Now Garoppolo to try again after the pick 6. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Hey, go, go.
Under 30 ticks and running. To try again after the sack. Garoppolo finding room at midfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he's got it inside the 10. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural,
yeah,
but
I like where we're going with this. You say one to represent like the best player of all.